So we spent a bunch of days in Las Vegas at the RRC SellABration, and we had a blast. We learned a plethora of things. We met a ton of like-minded, enthusiastic, awesome people, and we tried to expose ourselves to both new and reinforcingly old ideas. Now what? Yeah, I'm Rich Sands, and now what? Well, a little over a week ago, I wrote a blog post about what I lovingly call bridging the doo-doo gap. And if you happen to be in my session on Friday, Want Success, Focus on BS, you were exposed to the doo-doo gap as one of the things that we have to juggle/balance in our lives and in our businesses. In the blog post, and I put the link below, I wrote the following. I can think of a great many things that I could, should, would want to do. I just actually have to do them. Hence the doo-doo gap. And a conference, oh my gosh, a conference exemplifies the doo-doo gap because we get avalanched with so many ideas. Good ones, great ones, life-changing ones. And then we go home and a lot of them never happen. And by the way, to some extent, it's totally cool that you don't implement everything. I mean, who could, right? That was a bunch of stuff. But for me, I like to sort it out using a 5-step approach to bridging the doo-doo gap, and I'm going to share the kind of shortened video-sized version with you now. Number 1, capture it. You probably wrote it down somewhere in those tons of notes you took. Now pull it from that cluttered mess and write it down somewhere important, somewhere separate from all the other things that maybe don't seem quite as important right now. That rolls us right into step 2, prioritize it. Decide on a priority setting for that idea based on its urgency and or its importance to you and your business. Is it something that needs to be accomplished soon, or can it wait a little bit? Is it a big deal? A little deal? Is it a short-term thing? A long-term thing? Then number 3, discuss it. It's important that you verbally express your idea to someone you trust because 1, you'll get some feedback. 2, it always sounds different in your head than when it's coming out of your mouth. And 3, it'll reinforce what you've thought and written down and may even help you to sort it out a bit more. Caution, by the way, you do not discuss with negative, unsupportive people. 4, process it. Now you create a step-by-step action plan, a process leading to the implementation of your great idea. And that leads us to 5, timetable it. Decide when it's to be implemented and when it's to be accomplished. In other words, schedule it. Then it's simply a matter of 3 words. Just do it. So, to help, let me give you an easy implementation system. I call it 3-2-1, implying 3, 2, 1, blast off, right? 3, pick 3 ideas that you believed when you wrote them down would work for you within the confines of your present business model. Then run them through the 5 steps we just talked about. 2, you exchanged a bunch of business cards. Well, you know what? Contact 2 new or nouveau new people that you met in Vegas and just check in with them. Listen to their story of celebration and see if you can help them implement something that might work for them. And if you listen to them, I'll bet they'll listen to you. And sharing, accountability, and networking, pretty powerful things. And then finally 1. I want you to bust out of the box. I want you to pick that one thing where you said to yourself, that sounds so cool. I could never do that. And then do that. Maybe you couldn't see yourself working a little less and counterbalancing a little more. Maybe you couldn't see yourself ever shooting a video. Just take a shot at it. You're probably braver and better than you ever thought. 3, 2, 1. If you had a great experience at celABration just like I did, you're ready to purposefully take the next step. You're ready to bridge the doo-doo gap. If I can help, let me know. If someone else can help, reach out. Thanks.